guys, it's another episode with Timmy and
David
David on Table
Talks powered by
McLaren
McLaren
Media. Yes, Timmy, how are you doing today?
I did happy. I'm very, very
Are
happy.
you sure you're happy? You're not looking like
I'm happy, very happy.
what you said.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You look stressed. What's
stressed.
going on?
Nigeria now. Everybody from Nigeria is stressed. Are you not stressed?
I'm stressed.
The economy is a good stress.
It's stressing, but we are going to be fine. Yeah, so today we are going to be talking about cultural abuse. Cultural abuse involve actually using a traditional or cultural belief, using it in a wrong way, using it to impose, what is not.
Is it impose or being manipulating?
Manipulating. Will I call it manipulating? That's part of it. When you are using something, that because for instance, now let me use the male child. They believe that the male child are always the head. So now using it
culturally,
yes, it's believed that the male child is always the head, head of the family and all that. Now using it against the female child, saying that maybe where we have a male and a female, saying that who is looking for you? You cannot do, stuff like that. Because even if that child, that girl child can actually do that thing, but because of the whole idea of this is how it is, our African culture, they will not give you that room to express what you can do. So it's like using it against, using it to bitter, and I don't know, I'll call it punishment, because these people that are doing it, they don't see it as punishment.
But let's trace it down to our roots. When we talk about cultural, every human one way or the other comes from a particular culture. Whether you're African, whether you're European, whether you're American or whatsoever.
Yeah.
So we all have this tradition. Now tradition, they bring culture. Now, when we are now talking about the beliefs in this culture, do you know this religion of a thing have actually affected some cultural belief in some kind of way?
Yeah, it has.
Like someone like
plenty.
person we be saying now from Oya family now or Shangu, and
Maybe say now waiting there, they always worship for their own family in terms
maybe
of
along the line their papa can accept maybe go in the Islamic way or go in the Christianity way.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about culture still boils down to
because actually,
being traditional.
But you know that the general, definition of culture is the total way of life.
Yes, now.
Of a people. Our way of life, religion save the inside. Religion will not be taken out of it.
Yeah, sure.
The way we do things, ritual, day-to-day activities, our beliefs and so many things.
But
now abusing these things.
Okay, now if you have a religious leader, I know someone that he or she cannot do something except they consult their spiritual fathers.
Okay.
Maybe he wants to make decision.
Okay.
In terms of anything, probably finances, probably choice of marriage, probably a next step or something. They consult their
spiritual.
But sometimes I look at the advice we all these spiritual leaders they give them. Is it because that is what he believes in, or most times are those advices the right choices? Because now when we are talking about choice of marriage, I don't think you need to consult any religious person to give you an advice on that.
This is really deep.
Talk from your own angle.
From my own angle, I think you need like a spiritual guide. But first of all, know what you want for yourself.
Okay, that spiritual guide. Don't you think sometimes it can, do you know, it affects your choice of your decision sometimes. Okay, for example, now you be Christian and person wey you wan marry be Muslim, or you be Muslim, person wey you wan marry be Christian, or they be traditional worshiper.
Okay, based on my own belief, because of my own belief,
you no go follow am.
I no go follow am.
If that person is the right person for you,
I don't know. I've never thought of that before, but I don't think so.
you don't think
you
don't
attract
think
what you want.
okay, you don't think the second
you act like what you want.
Those are the manipulative aspects of this whole cultural belief, because that is what they make you believe culturally. And
see, at the same time it works that way, but the way they actually treat it, the way they actually, attend to these issues is actually what is wrong. Some people, they'll be telling you that, imagine some persons in their family now, maybe like you be guy now, you won't marry. They call they tell you, say, you know, if you marry anybody we come from Ibadan or your state. And they'll just keep telling you that
from past experiences of
even those people telling you, they might have not even experienced it though. If you be one great grandfather experience, maybe say they are now sitting on it, they now keep passing it on, whereas they don't even know the reason. They don't know the reason. They just know that they are just telling you based on their own general idea. I don't know if
I don't see one
like that,
person will say their family.
But they always they abusing all these things that. And then I have friends that are from Oyo State that they are sweet, and then I'll be like, please, where is all this go coming from? All in the name of culture. You come and say, because we don't do this in my family, because we don't do this.
People
in my
just
house.
believe that because it happens to you,
it means it will happen to another
don't
person.
turn to this thing as say that thing they generally bad.
Yes, and it has actually
because say you don't experience say one Ondo girl, she stubborn. Does not mean like all the girls that comes from Ondo are stubborn.
Me now for me to state, I'm not stubborn, but don't say that. Even if they have.
Say some guy go ask you say,
hope you are not from Ondo State, hope you are not from State, hope you are not from Imo State, and then I'll be like at least just get to know this person first before you now start.
I think this thing boils down to the personality of the person than general. Like we are in a society where we generalize. That's why you see people saying, and
that's why they even begin to act like what people are saying about them. Like it just happens.
That's why guys generalize that all girls like money. Yeah, that notion might be true.
Everybody likes money, it's not all girls. Say you don't like money, tell me.
I love money. I do not like it, I love it.
But money is the root of all evil. Say you know.
But that money that money they still talk saying that the keke. Now money still they drive the gospel. Money way be the root of all evil.
Money does a whole lot of things. Even if you actually dive, deep, check the scriptures. We are not going there right now, but money is good. Like work for
please
it. Work
love
for
money.
If you love money, you should be able to work. See me, let them work.
Okay, if you love money, if you're able to work. Love money.
Not anyhow job, but money is good. That aside.
So back to this cultural thing. So I just feel people should you don't just tend to believe whatever thing, maybe religious leaders, maybe their ethnicity, just bring up about a particular state or about a particular tribe or about a particular culture. You yourself make your research, experience it before you conclude.
Okay, what if it's something that is bad?
No, which one? No, it just be like say, maybe they tell me say, generally all no girls are.
Wisdom is profitable to direct people.
Forget wisdom is profitable to direct.
Okay.
There's a general saying that maybe all Ondo girls are stubborn. Me, I would like to experience the Ondo girl for me to be able to come to conclusion that these guys
Okay,
are
experience
stubborn.
in the sense of, you know, being friends with the person and getting to know the person. Is that what you?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Before I conclude that, okay, this person,
is stubborn.
even if the person can't get
Even
bad,
if saying that somebody that is stubborn, what have you even done to even help the person to not?
you know, say no, everybody don't go tell you their own bad side of the story.
True. And
If everybody-
that's
if everybody-
that's another thing about this cultural abuse, because once you speak up about any issue, you know, they always feel like you are the black sheep. This issue of sex, you know, sex education, you actually need to hear this. You know that it is now that teachers and schools, they are beginning to teach their
But
children.
what age do you think is the rightful age to talk about sex education with your child?
From
So it's not something.
because people
It's
now,
not something you just have to know when you're an adult. Like when picking don't small.
but our society, they don't.
Okay, now, now look
about
at
these things.
based on this cultural this thing. Now look at. Let me
what
give
I'm
you an
saying,
example.
culture.
Let me give you an example. When we were young, our parents used to say, "If man touch you, like
You go get belle. Or they say if man just open your clothes like this.
so you know-
I will say almost all my friends then. I like to the roll with guys. I don't got the.
You don't know, say when I was young.
I never get that. Everything they saw. You know, it has caused a lot of things. It has even caused a lot of people to lose, you know, young girls to lose friendship, like good people.
They don't tell you the real thing where go make the belle come.
And then that's why we have mentioned that real thing they can't they do.
Yes, now
They
because
don't go coffee talk am for house because they know that it is something wrong. You cannot talk about it. You cannot say it. And it is an abuse.
is yes, oh yes, of course.
Because if it is not, you see a very little girl. This girl, they actually raped the child. A child of 3 years. A 3-year-old child. And then the child
Who raped
cannot.
3-year-old child? They
You know they see wetin they sub for
that
this.
person
You
for
know
life.
see wetin they sub for this. Even
I know it happens, but
it does.
that person
And then the child
supposed
will be
jail
able
am.
to imagine if the mother or the father had actually, you know, built an atmosphere that is, you know, that the child can actually express his or herself, even as little as they are. They have sense. They are smart.
Those kids, yes, now of
Yes, and then they will not say anything. A child of 11-year-old, you know, 12-year-old that is being raped, they cannot talk about it. They cannot say anything because they know that if they say it, either their parents is blaming them that you too, what do you go and do
course.
there?
Yeah, yes, now.
Why did you collect this? They will not even allow the child
You
to
know
even
how
talk
many girls have been victims of rape?
But
they can't speak up
yes,
because
because this number one
fear-
society,
fear-
even
fear-
families, a
fear
family
of
that's supposed to be your number one.
there's a lot of fear.
Yeah.
Fear of being judged, maybe being accused that waiting you go find
Or
for
being
there.
sent out.
Or fear of the parent, or how they
Fear
are
of
going to
even
handle
being
you.
sent
Like
away
there are so
from
many
the
fears.
society, even from your family.
That's why
just tell you
before
that
a
you don't-
girl will come out to speak about rape, it takes a whole lot of confidence.
They
Like
don't
it
even
takes a
use-
whole lot to come out to speak about rape.
even if they speak about it, they don't use
They rape guys too.
They don't-
Maybe you don't know.
because do you know why? You know
But they don't go believe guy.
Aside from believe guy, you know why even guys wey they happen to, they know they talk am because of the society.
Okay, if guy talk say they rape am,
Then
who
number
won't
one, they
believe
don't
am?
go even believe and say you be mad.
Shey you no enjoy am.
Look, aside from enjoy
They go
am,
be-
so wetin you dey look?
When they rape
They rape you. You know where your manpower. You know we use this thing, it's here or just, you know, and then it has actually caused.
There's
a
some
lot
people
of
wey be say all this elderly area sister.
If couple, if they separate,
Yeah.
and the children are now staying at the wife's family's place, there's always this thing that if the child does anything wrong, they will not be saying it that referring back to the father.
Àwọn bàbá ya, àwọn orí ya bàbá ẹ̀.
Bàbá ẹ̀ o ṣe lọ bá, you know,
bàbá ẹ̀.
stuff like that. And even if the child is doing, and this girl, even if she does something good, like, and now your pikin born this child though, you go still dey like you will be choosing her as if maybe you don't even know where she comes from. Maybe they just brought her that, oh yeah, oh, come and start living with this person, and it's a whole lot. Imagine small pikin wey go dey talk say she wan run comot for house, say she wan go dey sleep for under bridge, and then I asked her that why, and she began to say that even if she speaks out, she tells her mom about it, her mom will be saying that she's lying. You know, in this our society, we believe that the elderly ones, what they say is always right, even when the younger ones are actually saying what is right, because somebody that is older than you has actually said this thing, they believe that what you are saying is rubbish. And then her mom is always telling her that that she should keep quiet, always shunning her, that she's not saying the truth, that is a lie, that grandma is not this, grandma is not that. And this girl is battling with a whole lot of things. She's not free. She cannot even, if she needs anything, she cannot even ask her grandma for it. To the extent that the people that they live together in the same compound, she's always scared because everybody will always support
Does
grandma.
she not see anyone to talk to about it?
Everybody will always, that was why she walked up to me, because everybody will always support her grandma.
I just feel,
and this thing is common. Once, even in my house, once you ask me, it used to happen to me. If I'm saying something, my brother will say that Odele aye family, and then I'll be like, I should not slap his head. That what is he saying? Are you not thinking? You know, it happens a lot, and
he won't show you say him be the.
I beg, something that has actually, it has caused a whole lot of harm.
I just feel,
if not for my own level of knowledge, there are some things that I will not even be discussing with my siblings, because I'll be like, oh,
it's not necessary.
It's not necessary because they will not listen to me.
You think so? That is where I'm coming to.
Even if
I just feel
it's a whole lot.
We can conclude this whole cultural abuse, that this cultural abuse can happen to anybody.
It can happen to anybody.
Can happen to anybody, be it the male gender, be it the female gender. And knowing that it can happen to whatever religion you are, maybe you are in the traditional and the Christianity or Islamic. And I just feel one thing we can do to help these people is by giving them listening ears. Always look for someone to talk to about it.
Be like my girl. She actually walked up to me and she spoke to me, and she's doing fine.
Like try to reach out to people that you know can give you listening ears. Talk about these things with them. And these guys need support and resources. Some might be financial.
Actually, yes.
Some might need a therapist.
Talking about the financial this thing, I have a sister that works in a government school, like all these government workers. She's an educator, a teacher, and then many of our students, some of them they are not staying with their parents. Some that are staying with their parents, they have to, do a lot of things in the house, fetch water, even help their parents in cooking, or probably go sell food before coming to school. And then, because you are a child now, if you disobey your parents, they'll say you are omwale. You are not omoluabi. They'll say that, do you have a parent? Some will even say that, meaning that you maybe are already following boys, they are already following men, they are already doing the do with you, and they are not supposed to do it. Maybe because I'm not pleased with the way they are treating me, the whole burden is too much on me, and then I'm not trying to, probably express myself, or maybe expressing myself that I'm tired, and they begin to say, what's stuff like that, and it's a whole lot on the children. Getting to school, they are not concentrating, some are even sleeping. Imagine trekking from Iyanokpaja to Oshodi. Is even closer, safe.
Iyanokpaja to Oshodi?
Yes.
Why the person?
No, the distance, like school, these children.
It's far.
And you you get back. Yes, there are children like that now. And if they don't obey, if they don't do what they're supposed to do, if they request for money from their parents, they will either they beat them, or they even tell them that you are not going to school. Some of these children, they don't even go to school every day. And if they talk, if they voice out, they will say that they are not good children, they are disobedient children, all in the name of honor your father and your mother. So all those things are actually, not right. We should do things right. Like Timmy had said earlier, speak up, talk to people,
Yes,
Wow.
Sorosuke.
Yes.
In our Sorosuke
Sorosuke
nation.
regime again. You know, talk to people, you trusted, you know, elderly ones, or a friend that you actually feel at peace with, you feel comfortable, you can be vulnerable with. You know, just let it out, and trust me, you're gonna be fine.
Last.
Everybody
go day alright.
So,
in case you want to get your car accessories, go to buyautoparts.ng.
NG.
Click on that link
on the link on your screen.
See you
next